Let's talk about Erica Mena.
Let's talk about Erica Mena. Yes. I'm here for the show. So I feel so sad for Erica. She needs counseling. This is another young lady that
we need to add.
Erica Mena and Safari from Love and Hip Hop. The alleged physical and verbal abuse that is going on in front of their small children is extremely disheartening. What is going on, y'all?
First of all, y'all, she still loves Safari.
Have y'all seen that video? Let me ask y'all in the chat. Have y'all seen the video of Erica Mena putting a ladder up to Safari's his backyard, hit the wall in his backyard, and climbing the brick wall in his backyard to hop over the wall to get inside of his house? And she said she did that because she was trying to, I guess, get in contact with her kids, and he was doing something to her that caused her to be under distress, and she needed to get to her kids. I don't know. I don't know. The story was kind of all over the place. I don't know. But I just know that video that Safari posted of her using that ladder to climb over his brick wall and get inside his house was diabolical. And then Safari released another video of Erica Mena inside his home pushing him in front of their two small children. Their babies are like toddlers. Well, one, it's crazy. One is a toddler. I think the other baby is like 6 or something. Mm-hmm. 6 or 5 or 6. But what is going on? And then Safari is alleging that Erica Mena sent his nude pictures to both his mom and his sister.
Well, that's some cold piece of work right there.
Yes. So basically, Safari is basically presenting himself to be a battered husband. So the roles have reversed. We know men can be abused too in relationships. Yes. It's not just always the women getting abused.
And we don't condone.
We don't condone putting your hands on anybody. No, we don't. We don't. But based off the commentary in the videos that he's posting, it's making it seem like he's a battered man. And the video with them arguing in front of their kids really hurt my feelings. Because they have innocent babies. And you can tell when they were arguing and pushing each other, the babies were like jumping back. They were scared.
Yeah.
They were so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm here for the show says Safari really broke her spirit. He chased her for years and she wouldn't give him any play.
3 years.
Married her, then threw her away. Yeah, what he did was that is some nasty work. I'm here for the show to beg and beg and beg for somebody to give you the time of day, only for you to then turn around and treat them like crap. That is really weird. Like super, super weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't think she was ready for no marriage or no relationship. I don't. But what you think about it?
I think she's still loving. Now, I'm going to ask y'all in the chat. How many of y'all have showed up at your significant other place without notice? And maybe, if it was a gated community, you went through the gate. Or, if he wasn't there, you climbed through the window. Years ago, and this was before Samantha was born, I stayed in an apartment building with this young guy, and his girlfriend would come over quite often. And me being the nosy person that I am, I didn't miss a beat. So I would see, women come in and out his place. He was dating women. And he had stopped dating this one particular girl and started dating another woman. Well, one day when he wasn't at home, the girl that he had been dating, she broke into his apartment. She climbed through the window while he wasn't there. She thought he wasn't there, and he was in there with another woman. And they got into it. So I say that to say sometimes love will make you do some crazy things. But I don't never want to be in love with nobody where I put a ladder in my car, drive to their place, open up the ladder, climb up on the ladder, and jump the gate. I don't want that kind of love.
It ain't that deep.
It ain't that deep for me.
Yeah, Call Me Darling said, cry me a river. I have no empathy for that wild woman. All right.
So have anybody ever did some stuff like that before?
Nappy John Dia said me with the palm face emoji.
I know. So, hey, anybody else wanna do it? Me.
Jessica said Safari had this idea of what he wanted her to be. Those 3 years he chased her, and when she finally bit the bait and got to know her, it was someone else entirely. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Sometimes when we want something so bad, we put people on a pedestal and we create this fantasy for what we believe them to be. And then when we finally get to know them, you know, they're the antithesis of what we thought they would be. You know, based off of the image we made up or the idea we had in them in our mind. That makes sense, Jessica. I'm here for the show. Said in my 20s, I jumped a gate or 3 and allegedly slashed a tire or 2. Okay, I'm here for the show. So I'm here for the show. You was on your Erica Mena. You was on your Erica Mena too.
Baby,
okay, no judgment.
I went through the gate. I went through the gate and showed up to see if he was there.
I remember I was in the car. Yup.
You was in the back seat. She was with me.
It was we drove in my auntie car so he wouldn't know, so he wouldn't be able to identify your car. I remember that. Yes. We drove in my auntie car. It was me, you, my auntie, and my little cousin Jayla, my aunt's son. And we drove my aunt's car because he didn't know what my aunt's car looked like. And they did a drive-by. I remember that.
Me.
A hot mess. Yes.
I had to take the baby with me. I couldn't leave her at home while I did the drive-by.
Yes. And she couldn't leave her baby home. So it's me and my little cousin. We in the back sleep at night. Like, why are we out? So they can look and drive past a ninja house. What in the world? Call Me Darling said never. She ain't never did no crazy stuff like that. Glorious Love said not gate or 3. Call Me Darling said there were too many examples of who Erica was before Safari married her. Yes, that is true. She doesn't have the best track record or behavior. That's true. That's true.
Yes.
I'm here for the show. Said I didn't cop to it. I said who did that? Oh, okay. Call Me Darling said, oh, Fifi. That is so funny. I love it. Let me see. Hey, Nesto, Shackles, Shuffle, Walker, Shane. What's up?
Yeah, I think Erica, she just in love and Safari, and he love bombed her. I think he did a little love bombing on her. And then they say Safari got that.
Yeah, they so it's the soul tie because Safari said they just recently stopped messing around.
Oh, see that?
So they were still active.
They were still sexually.
Intimate. They were still intimate. Yeah. So they both enjoy each other. Thank you, Life with Inslee. So you know, they got that soul tie. And Erica said, "Oh, if you're so," because Safari said that he's afraid that he may end up in jail or worse if you don't leave her alone. I'm here for the show. So he got that 9+. That's what I hear. I heard he long and strong. Yardy man. Jamaica. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. You know.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. I heard the meat game is on point. That's what I hear.
Erica lost her mind.
Lost her mind. And
she was out there. She was out there in a sports bra, biker shorts, and flip-flops, climbing a gate.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
With some socks on.
Yes.
Erica has lost it.
And Erica said that Safari was on her ring. She got a video of him on her ring camera begging and crying for her to take him back. So
I believe it.
So she was like, Ninja, you trying to make it seem like, I'm the delusional crazy one, but you on my ring stalking me, bothering me, asking for me to take you back.
I believe it. I believe they do that. Both of them do that crazy stuff.
I think so too. I think they go back and forth. They hide both. But she said Safari was begging her, asking can he get his family back.
Yeah, I believe it.
I believe it too.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. Mm-hmm. It's just toxic.
And why do we like toxic stuff like that?
That dysfunction. It's just they just drawn to it. And the only people who suffer in the end is the children. They babies so
and
young.
It's been like that for your Betty Right. A piece of man is better than no man.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. A lot of people. Why do y'all think we as people are attracted to toxic relationships? Excuse me. I know some people feel like, when you're in a toxic relationship, sometimes the sex is better. It's more passion. It's more exciting. It keeps you up on your toes. It gives you something to look forward to. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's true? Like, why do you think we as people are so attracted to the toxicity? Why do we glorify these toxic relationships? Let me see. Call Me Darling said there were photos of that baby arm floating around the internet. Yes, there were. A Safari's baby arm. They said he long and strong. Yes. Yes. I'm here for the show said Nikki was so shook. She brought out her house arrest husband. Yes, at that concert. Mm-hmm. And then had the nerve to be hugging and kissing on him on stage, trying to send a message to Safari. Like she's so in love. Hey, Natasha. Natasha said Safari and Erica are fools.
They are.
And they are. And it's they babies that's suffering.
And that's the sad part of all of this. That's the sad part of babies. Mm-hmm. To see them little ones standing there and see their mama and daddy acting like that. They're not going to never forget that. Mm-mm. They're not going to forget that. It's just, it's like the situation with Ray J and
Princess Love. Very similar.
Yes. They do that foolishness. Princess trying to get away from Ray J, but he won't let her go. Mm-mm. It's just crazy.
Soul tie.
Yes.
Yep.
It's just a lot.
And it's going to be a nasty battle in court because, like we talked about on the last show, Safari trying to get that child support lowered. Mm-hmm. But then you had some people saying that Safari is not a deadbeat dad. Like Erica alleges that he is in the children's life. And that she is more of an issue and won't allow him to see the kids. Mm-hmm. So they saying that Erica is using the kids against Safari. She's weaponizing the children. So it's just a lot going on in that dynamic.
It is.
It's just a lot.
Somebody need to go get them babies.
Yeah. So they both can take the time to get themselves together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going beyond a storyline. I think this is real life.
Oh, for sure.
And y'all, Safari got his own YouTube channel. He doing story times. Yeah. Talking about this with Erica. Mm-hmm. He using this to make money.
Collaborations.
And doing collabs with other YouTubers. Mm-hmm. I'm here for the show, so I think he is a deadbeat.
You think so?
He got some of his people, of course they're his friends, they coming out and saying that he's not a deadbeat, that he always want to see his kids, and that it's on Erica.
Glorious love.
That's what they saying.
I don't know, y'all. I think sometimes we why we don't know when to just walk away. I knew when to walk away. I knew when to ask for a divorce. I said, please divorce me. He said, I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the mind. I ain't
gonna do it. I said, all right. Well, I guess I have to do it.
Let's see. Leo Vibe said he showed the children had their own room in his house. Yeah, he's trying to plead his case with the public. He said he tired of Erica slandering his name. He said, I'm finna show you how she really is.
Sometimes you just gotta just walk away in it. But they got kids, you know, and they gonna have to deal with that. They gonna have to deal with each other. They gonna have to learn how to co-parent.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dating in Atlanta.
Did they meet in Atlanta?
No, but they lived here in Atlanta. Because they was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just bringing it back to the title.
Dating in Atlanta. Yeah. Dating in Atlanta. Y'all don't let this dating thing scare y'all. It's just dating. It's just dating, y'all. Date